The standard document types for the quantity contracts and scheduling agreement. The contracts and scheduling agreement is this: quantity contract, monetary contract, and scheduling agreement. Let's see how to create a contract document. The transaction code for both quantity contract and value contract is the same, and the quantity contract or value contract can be created with reference or without reference. So let's see how to create the document without reference. So we go to the transaction code ME31K, enter the vendor number. Here you can enter any vendor number. The agreement type will be either MK or WK, quantity contract or value contract. The method of creating the document in the SAP system is the same for both value contract and quantity contract, except for one specific field, which I'm going to point out to you in a little while. So for now, we're going to create a quantity contract. So select the document type as MK. Agreement date is the date of the document. Agreement is the document number. Leave it blank for internal assignment. Enter the purchasing organization and the purchasing group. So here again, like RFQ, you can enter some default data or common data for all the items or most of the items. If there's no common data, leave it blank. A contract can be created with reference to a purchase requisition or with reference to a quotation or copied from another contract document. So now just leave it blank and press enter. It'll take me to the header part where you need to specify the validity period. And as always, I'm just entering some random period. The only difference between the quantity contract and value contract in the SAP system for creating is this field, the target value field. In the value contract, this field becomes a mandatory field, whereas in the usual real-time, real-world situation for the quantity contract, this field will not even be displayed. Right? Press enter, maintain the details about the material which are required. So enter the client. You don't remember the material numbers, just press F4, select the material, enter the quantity which is required to be delivered, specify the rate, enter the client, and press enter. So like in RFQ, if you want to maintain the header text, go to header, text, text overview, or press F8 and maintain the details. You want to check how the document will be sent, click on this messages button and check the output type. So once all the data is entered, click on save. The system will automatically create the document. Change it, ME32K. Enter the document number and make the necessary changes. ME33K to display the document. ME34K to maintain the supplement. ME9K to send the document to the vendor. Select the document, click on output message, and it is sent. After sending the document, now I need to create a release order against contract. So we go to the transaction code ME21N and create a purchase order document with reference to a contract. So when a purchase order is created with reference to a contract, the document will be called as a release order. Okay. Enter the criteria to pull out the contract. Select the document, click on adopt. Again, all the data will be automatically copied except for the quantity and delivery date in the real time. So here you're going to specify the quantity and the date within that specific period that you want to be delivered. So once this data is entered, click on check, and if no messages, click on save. Then once this document is approved, you go to ME9F and send the document to the vendor. So on that day, the vendor is going to deliver that much quantity to that plant against the contract document. If you want to check the print preview, click on this print preview also, and it will show me that it is a purchase order because I've used the standard document. But in the item detail here, it will display that it is a release order against contract, numbers also, document numbers also, and items also. Okay. So with sending this release order to the vendor will be able to supply the material. Coming to a scheduling agreement, the method of creation is almost the same. The fields, everything will be the same, except we're going to use ME31L to create the document. The document layout will be the same, except for the document type and of course the usage of the document. So here again, we enter the validity period, enter the material number, enter the quantity that you want to be delivered, enter the price, client, all the data is entered, click on save. Once the document is created, I go to ME32L to change the document details. ME33L to display the document, ME34L to make changes to the supplement, that is the header text, ME3, ME9L to send the document to the vendor. Select the document, click on output message and it's sent. Select the document, click on display message, it will show me how the layout will look. Again, it's a standard layout. Any changes will be done before the application is installed. Against this document, I need to now create a delivery schedule. So we go to the transaction code ME38, enter the document number, double click on the required material number, and maintain the schedule on which date how much quantity has to be delivered within the overall period and the quantity specified. So let me just make an entry over here. When you enter the details and press enter, in case the delivery date falls on a holiday or on a weekend, then the system will show me the next workday option. So if you want, you can make a change or you can just leave it as it is. Similarly, in case the delivery date falls outside the validity period, then you will get this warning message. However, in the real time, you will never get, the end users will never get any warning about the validity period because the dates are calculated beforehand and specified. So there's no chance that the delivery date or the total quantity is going to exceed the limit. Neither the delivery date will exceed the validity period nor the quantity will be greater than the target quantity. So just to show you how it works, I'm going to show you the differences. Once the schedule is maintained, you want to display, you want to make changes, you go back to ME38 and make the necessary changes. Okay. To display the document, display the details, you go to ME39 and Double click on the relevant material number to display the details. You want to send it, you go to ME9E, enter the scheduling agreement document number, select the document, click on output. You want to display, click on display and display the. So based on this schedule, the vendor is supposed to deliver the quantities specified here on that specified date. So this is how the purchasing process and user activities are carried out for various documents. In the next session, we're going to talk about the configuration of purchasing.